Alright, on today's video, we are back at the range, and today we got a pretty cool video for you. I've got a gun here that I have really never had on the channel, and I've had this gun for a long time, good number of years. Now, you did get to see this gun make an appearance when I did the review on the Codwell Precision Turret shooting rest. I've never really done any content with this gun. Now, the reason it's out here today, I'm getting ready to head to Pennsylvania to meet up with some guys to shoot 1,000 yards. And I'm taking my 6.5 Creedmoor that you see on the channel all the time. I want to take my Remington 700 308, and that's what this is. And it's went through a lot of changes over the years. It's a great gun. I just don't really ever get it out on the channel. But I want to take a couple guns over there to shoot 1,000 yards with, and I did end up putting another optic on this. It had a Vortex Viper on it. I took that off, and it's got an Athlon on it now. But I'll give you guys a walkthrough of this gun and tell you everything that's been done to it. All right, we'll start out with the stock. I replaced the stock a few years ago with the Magpul Hunter. And this is made for the 700 series of rifles. And Magpul also makes this Hunter stock for the Ruger American, and I have one of those also on my 450 Bushmaster. Now, the optic is an Athlon, and this is the Helos BTR. Now, I do believe that they have discontinued this optic now. If we focus in here, this is an 8-34 by 56. Really nice glass. Really like the turrets on this. It does have flip-up lens caps. I've got the back one off, but I leave the front one on. Now, I did also install the Magpul magazine system on this so I can run on the Magpul AICS mags. I believe there's a 10-rounder in it right now. But it works really, really well with 308. But every now and then I do get some feeding issues with the mags on my 450 Bushmaster. Now, the barrel on this, just a standard barrel. I do not have a bowl barrel on it. This is the way it was when I got it. Didn't know as much about guns as I do now. And if I could go back and do over again, I probably would want to get a bull barrel. But this one does what I need it to do. Alright, now we'll get into my favorite part of this gun, and that would be the trigger. This is a Timney trigger in this with the safety. And the trigger on it is excellent. We don't have a trigger pull gauge out here today, so we're not going to be able to get a weight on it, but it is pretty light. Now, I do have an oversized bolt handle on this, and this is from KRG, Kinetic Research Group. Really nice bolt handle. It is just made out of polymer. It comes in a two-piece design, and never had an issue with it. Works great. All right, got a target down there at 100 yards, got a camera down there rolling. Now, we are going to be using my reloads. These are a 165 grain Hornady SST. They are sitting on top 48 grains of Reloader 17. Now, these might need some work too. 6.5 and 308 were the very first rounds I ever reloaded. And these are old. I don't even know what year I made these. So it might be something we can go back and revisit and fine-tune them a little bit more. But being that we have to go to Pennsylvania in a week, we don't have time, so we just have to hope that these are good enough to get me out to 1,000 yards. All right, we're going to shoot a group at the bottom left. All right. Looks like we were just a little off to the left. That might have been me, or it could have been the round. Let's do another one here and we'll confirm. Yeah, that one's a little to the left too. So let's make 2 clicks of adjustment. I actually went the wrong way. We want to go right. So let's go 2 clicks right. And let's send another one here and see what happens. Let's make another adjustment to the right because we're still shooting a little left. All right. Still shooting left. All right, let's go to the right. Couple more clicks. And we'll send another one. All right, it's a pretty ugly group from what I'm seeing here. It's at least a couple inches. So let's move over to the bottom right, see if we can tighten these up a little bit. All right, looks like we're just a little to the right of the bullseye. Yeah, they aren't shooting the best. Definitely gonna have to revisit this round. All right. Still not a great group, but it is better than the last one. Probably just need to get used to shooting this gun again. I have not shot it in years. Yeah, not a real good group at all. All right, so this 5-shot group, we're looking at just under probably 2 inches here. Got an inch here. About a 2-inch group. So I'm not happy with that at all. Now this group on the right, we're looking at about the same thing. If we go from here to here, we're talking 2-inch group. Same with here, just a little under 2, but not what we're looking for. All right, who remembers the Hornady Zombie Maxes? So these were called a ZMAX, which was pretty much a VMAX bullet, except the tips on these were green instead of red. These are pretty old. In fact, I got a date on them right here. I bought these in January of 2014, so about a 9-year-old round. But yeah, when The Walking Dead was super popular and everything, and zombies were all the craze, that's when these rounds came out. Now, they're 223 ZMAXs. They were laser beams. You would have had a hard time tailoring a reload that would shoot as well as the 223 ZMAX. Let's see if it's me or my reloads or what, but we're going to go ahead and shoot a 5-shot group with these ZMAXs right at that middle target. Let me get everything adjusted in here and let's see if these shoot any better. All right, I don't know, guys. That one was high and a little bit to the right. Maybe it's just off now because of the different ammo, but yeah, it's just the optic. I've got that optic dialed in for my reloads. That bullet was really close to the other one, so I think it's just a difference in the bullets, the weight, and whatever. Yeah, it looks like that one hit the other one. So these are actually grouping pretty well. So maybe we need to tailor a reload to shoot like these ZMAXs. Yeah, it's looking like we've got 3 in the same hole as of right now, so try not to mess this shot up. Well, definitely going to have to look at the footage, but I'm thinking we probably put 4 in the same hole. It's not the gun and it's not me. It's my reload. So maybe we need to venture down the road of a 168 grain VMAX. All right, there's our group. Definitely got 4 in the same hole right here, 1 right here. Talking just a little under an inch from the edge of here to the edge of here. All right, my final thoughts on the Remington 700-308. I love this rifle. I've always enjoyed shooting it, especially the way I got it set up now. And this Athlon scope is so much better than the Vortex Viper that was on it. I really, really like this optic. The last group we shot was awesome. Put 4 in the same hole. I just wish that would have been my reloads. It's pretty sad when factory ammo is getting a group like that and I'm getting like 2-inch groups with my reloads. But those were the first rounds I ever reloaded, that and 6.5. That's why we do this, get out, test stuff before we go somewhere to shoot, you know, a match or long distance, whatever. And now I know that as well as those ZMAX is shot, well, I can buy 168 grain VMAX bullets and work up a reload. I think they'll be good enough to get me over there to Pennsylvania and hit 1,000 yards with this gun, hopefully. You know, we're pushing almost 2,700 feet per second. We're going to be shooting at a lot bigger target than that little 2-inch group that I was shooting at. I think they're going to get me by. And the cool thing is, we're definitely going to be able to get some more content out of this because we're obviously going to start tailoring a new reload for it. This Timney trigger is amazing. The oversized bolt knob, you know, I've shot well over 1,000 rounds through this gun through the years, so this bolt's nice and smooth. Can't say enough good things about the Codwell turret rest. It's definitely my favorite rest that I have now. In fact, I probably won't use any of my other rests. So yeah, all in all, it was a good day. Just wish my reloads were better. It was still fun, and we learned something, and we know that we can make something better than what we've got. Can't ask for any more than that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.